We are back live. We had a little bit of internet issues here at the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida. We are in the middle of the Women's Senior Pro Doubles Gold Medal match. Serving is Beth Bellamy, who's playing alongside Natalie Bagby. They came out of the winner's bracket undefeated. And a great drop shot by Gigi Fernandez there. Gigi Fernandez and Mary Helen Atkins on the near side of the court came through the bronze medal match and won that to secure their spot in the gold medal match. Your bronze medalists in women's senior pro doubles is Helen Wilhelm and Ava Welscher. So congratulations to them. It's now 3-1-2 on Natalie Bagby's paddle in the blue. Big overhead by Gigi. Puts that ball where nobody was home. So if you're just joining us, we had some internet issues, but we are back up and running here at APP Masters in Boca Raton. Mary Helen Atkins finds the line behind Natalie Bagby. Bagby thought that ball was going wide and it just catches the line. So it's now 2-3-2. Beth Bellamy gets a little too much of that return and sails it a couple inches long. Now we have a tie game here in the first game. We've had Fernandez and Atkins on the court a couple times today in Championship Court 2. And Fernandez really likes to reach in with that backhand and punch in the middle, and as we just saw. So it seems to be working for her so far this game. See if she can continue with the success. It's now 3-4-1 for Beth Bellamy serving. Natalie Bagby with that big left hand. A couple points in a row now ended because of the paddle of Natalie Bagby. Atkins able to hit down on that ball. Big overhead by Natalie Bagby as Atkins throws it over the left shoulder of Bagby, but being the lefty, she had the answer for that one. Now 6-4-2 as they regain the lead. Now 4-6-1. Atkins getting a nice shot down the line. Beth Bellamy seemed to think that was going wide, and it just landed in. Beth Bellamy just catching the tape, causing that ball to sail a little wide. Now we got a 6-6 game here. We've had a couple of these lob serves by Atkins. Natalie Bagby had none of that and quickly shut that one down and threw it in the middle. Unfortunately for Fernandez, could not get the paddle there in time to make a clean ball. Bagby got the ball that she likely wanted and calls a timeout here. Is now 7-6-2, Fernandez and Atkins. It's been a close match with both teams really getting on a couple points, runs each. It's been quite back and forth. Atkins has played very solid, moving the dink around well, and Bagby finding success speeding the ball up, but wasn't able to capitalize on the last one as she just catches the net cord.
15 seconds.
But now Fernandez with the serve. That's 7-6. Let's see if the timeout will help Bagby and Bellamy. It's worked so far. Sometimes all you need is a little break. Take the momentum away from your opponents. Now 6-7-1. Great drop shot by Atkins, making Bellamy really run up to the kitchen line, and unfortunately, as she got there, couldn't do much of it. Successful lob. It was a great lob to pull Fernandez and Atkins off the kitchen line and regain control of that point. Fernandez almost getting the ball back over and allowing them to come up, but just fell short on the last one. Atkins block just landing inside the line. Bellamy and Bagby thought that one was going to go long, and it didn't. So we have a side out. It's now 7-7.
Attention spectators. There are no spectators permitted on the court. The courts are only for
Quick side out as Fernandez and Atkins had a tough time getting up to the kitchen and missed both third shots. There's a little bit of wind behind Bagby and Bellamy. Atkins with another successful drop shot. That's the second time in recent points she's done that. And won both points. Unfortunately, Bagby missed that serve. Atkins reset just pushes a little wide. And another quick side out. Bagby got the ball she wanted and sailed a little long. There's been a couple execution errors from the Bagby and Bellamy side. Has kept this game close at 7-7. Wow, a successful lob by Beth Bellamy. Able to pull Atkins and Fernandez back. Atkins able to get it. And a side out here as Bagby and Bellamy regain the lead. But now it's going over to Fernandez and Atkins, who will hopefully have an answer for it. We can see that Bagby and Bellamy really like going down the line of Gigi Fernandez at her backhand. They've had some success there. We'll see if they keep putting balls there at the left foot of Gigi Fernandez. And unfortunately, a side out here, but at least they tied it up 8-8. So we have a tight game here in game one of the Senior Pro Women's Gold Medal match. We're seeing a lot of lobs from these ladies, and it is paying off. Almost every time we've seen a lob, that team has won the point because it pulls those players back off the kitchen line and in a defensive position. Atkins again has been very successful dropping that ball in when her opponents are back and making them rush up to get it, leaving a high ball for Gigi Fernandez to put it away. And another side out here. It seems Fernandez and Atkins have had trouble getting points on their serve later in this game. the court behind them, the Senior Pro men's bronze match is taking place. And Fernandez with a missed return and a tight game late in the first. Very warranted timeout, as it's now 9-8 Bagby and Bellamy. It'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustment they make here, or if it is just a, let's just put a halt to this and regroup. And see if they can stop Bellamy and Bagby from getting to 10. And the timeout was successful. They got the side out that they wanted. Now let's see if they can execute and tie this game up. Fernandez with a big put away as they smile and with relief that they finally got off 8. And they have 9-9-1, and remember they came from the consolation bracket, so this game's pretty important to them as they would have to win the next 3 in order to win gold. And Fernandez lets that ball go by Bagby, who just pulls it a little wide, and Bagby takes the timeout on match point for Fernandez and Atkins, who is 10-9-1. Successful timeout from Fernandez and Atkins, who were struggling to add more points to the scoreboard. Take a timeout, get the side out, and rifle off 2 quick ones. And now they have the commanding position in this game and have 2 opportunities to win the game. This is the first game of the women's doubles gold match. And again, another point set up by Atkins, dropping the ball tight to the net and giving them the game 1 lead. The first game going to Fernandez and Atkins, 11-9 over Bagby and Bellamy here in the Senior Pro Women's Doubles Gold. We will take a short break and be right back here at APP Masters.
again, until you strike just right, until the ball sings, until the other guy blinks, until the court's clear and the sun sets, until you see it in your sleep and wake up swinging. Go again. Till you can't miss, until you can't lose. Go again and again.
I'm so ready for next gen.
This is Next Gen Pickleball.
I'm so ready for the Next Gen Tour.
Super excited about next gen.
I can't wait for the APP Next Gen Tour.
I'm super excited for next gen.
The HD5 is the green of ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
Welcome back, everyone. Unfortunately, the rain has come back, and we are ending coverage tonight at the APP Masters in Boca Raton. We will be back at 9 a.m. tomorrow on the USA Pickleball channel. Is the end of our coverage tonight. The gold medal match here may be completed tonight, depending on the rain, but it will not be streamed. But thank you for watching the APP Masters in Boca Raton, Florida, here at the Patch Reef Tennis and Pickleball Center. Tune in tomorrow, 9 a.m. on USA Pickleball YouTube channel.